All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus on this beautiful Friday. Sun is shining, beers in the fridge, absolutely cold, waiting for us after work.
Or right now.
We'll go grab one. I'll wait.
Yeah, you're right. Caught me. You caught me red-handed. Yeah, we're going to talk today about some, we've heard some rumblings out of OTA so far. Guys who are standing out, getting rave reviews. We're going to talk about a few of those right now today. Before we do, subscribe to the channel, like, and comment as well.
Let's go. 1,200, baby.
Onebar, that's a really nice undershirt. No pit stains in that thing?
Nope, pitters are clean so far. Give me a couple of weeks. We'll get a nice little jaundice yellow in there.
Oh yeah. Let's start with a guy who's getting a lot of good buzz, and that's good to hear because he's going to probably be our starting quarterback week 1, and that is Sam the Man Darnold. Sam freaking Darnold
out there slinging dimes. Confidence is high. Everything you're hearing about this guy is good. And we've said it. This is a happy episode, so we're not going to go to the negative side of things, but he's got to back it up on the field. He's doing everything he should to easily just give him the starting job.
Yeah, and we're not gonna get negative, but naysayers can say, oh, he's doing against no pressure or whatever, but still he's running the offense the way it's supposed to run, putting balls where they need to be caught, not overthrowing guys, not underthrowing guys. You'd love to see that. Getting rave reviews from the OC, getting rave reviews from his receivers he's throwing to. That's all you can ask for at this point for Sam Darnold in what many people are hoping is a redemption year for him.
Yeah, let's be real. We've heard of quarterbacks, Minnesota Viking quarterbacks in OTAs who don't look good. So it's not just a gimme. They can go out there and make the throws without pressure. So Sam the Man, we'll see if he this is a redemption tour. I hope it is. I hope he just knocks the socks off of us and then gets paid next offseason somewhere. Not here.
You ever had the socks knocked off of you where they literally
absolutely. Absolutely.
Socks are on the floor. Holy shit.
Janice, I remember Janice. She knocked those things right off.
She sounds old, but experienced, but very experienced. Let's go to one you mentioned when we were talking about this vid. Shaq Griffin
coming in. He's a dude that's kind of bounced around over the last couple of years, but the man can play, and everything you're seeing, it says he belongs out there, and he belongs not only out there, but to be a starter, which would be just wonderful to just anoint him a starter immediately.
And I believe he has experience with Janice as well.
No. She's just Janice is just mine. But we need this. Mekhi Blackman coming on, Caleb Evans, gross. We got Byron Murphy. We got some guys there. But Shaq Griffin, at the end of the year, we could look at this and be like, damn, that might have been the best signing we had all year.
Yeah, to have another established veteran back there with Byron Murphy would be huge, helping the young guys out, but also playing at a high level. This secondary to me is really improved this offseason to the point we're not talking about it enough. And to hear Shaq Griffin getting rave reviews already is nothing but a positive. And it gets my parts tingling. It really does.
It don't take much there.
No, it does not. Speaking of parts tingling, let's go with one of the newest Minnesota Vikings, Bob Tonyan. Bob Tonyan.
He's catching everything, man. He's doing everything perfect. He looks a lot more slender than I remember a Bob Tonyan. And I don't know if that's just because I haven't really paid attention much without his full pads on, but he looks good. Everything you're seeing about him, he's still behind Munt and Oliver, but I don't think that's going to be for very long.
Yeah, I think he will surpass Johnny Munt on the depth chart, and you love to hear it. Bob Tonyan was quite the weapon for the Packers back in the his heyday a couple years ago, where he had caught over 50-something balls. And to get that pass catcher when TJ Hawkinson's out, Johnny Munt's okay. Josh Oliver is more of a blocking guy who can occasionally make a grab. Bob Tonyan can actually be a true pass-catching tight end and a guy who has shown in the NFL he can produce at a fairly high level. So to hear good things about him in OTAs and just getting here so shortly, I love this. I absolutely love this.
Yeah, and he's got to be maybe a little irritated over the last year with the Bears. He was in Chicago. It was horrible. They didn't use him very much. Nobody really wanted him this offseason. Then finally we signed him, and it's a very small contract. So he might have something a little left in the tank, something to prove, be a little FU, and then FU to the Packers. FU Packers.
I think he's got a salt and vinegar chip on his shoulder.
Pisses vinegar.
Oh, my God. Speaking of guy who pisses vinegar, Dallas Turner, our rookie. And I don't think it's too early to start calling him a rookie phenom from what we're hearing.
Wow. Maybe a little early for phenom, but he's doing all the right things. Everyone's just wowed by him. When they're watching him, they go, wow.
Wowzy.
What a football player we got here.
They knock our socks off.
And I mean, Ginker, he needs to get out there. He's got the foot injury, but Dallas Turner taking advantage of that. And we're going to see so much Dallas Turner this year. I'm not backing down from the 8 sacks. He's getting 8 sacks. It's going to be beautiful. And everyone's going to be like, holy shit, I can't believe the Vikings got him that late.
Well, and then we've already talked about this, but it's not just the beat writers. It's not just the coaches.
Go Bayside.
Christian Darrisaw as well, heaping praise on the young edge rusher, which, to get a guy like Christian Darrisaw saying, holy shit, his spin move is quicker than the Neil Hunters, that is very high praise, and that's praise you got to pay attention to.
Absolutely. Dallas Turner, let's go, baby. I mean, and edge rushers, they can come on a lot slower. I mean, they can always be like a work in progress with this guy, the project, he's kind of a little bit buried. Not D-turn. No way.
D-turn. Wow. I think he just came on. I don't know if that's going to stick. I don't know if that's going to catch on or not. We got one more, and this one would be a huge bonus for the Vikings if he can continue this and actually earn a starting job or even a role on the defense. Shaquill Roy, our versatile defensive lineman, looking very impressive, reports are.
Speaking of roll, when you're coming back from the cities, don't always remember to stop at Toby's. Get yourself either a cinnamon or a caramel roll. No affiliation here, but
you want a little secret? Sometimes the gas station has a better selection than the bakery itself. So the line's over there. Station. Go to the gas station, not the
gas station's 101. It's always there.
Okay.
Nah, that's a gimme. Jalen Roy, yeah, he's getting rave reviews, and I'm actually kind of surprised by this. I love it. I hope he comes out and just rips shit up. But this is kind of his moment. He has to be out here. I mean, 5th rounder, didn't see the field last year. Defensive line is just not much there. They didn't address it in the draft, so he better show up. If he can't crack this lineup, then cut his ass.
There's no lineup he can crack, and he'd love to hear this. Like, that's what you want to see is. Do we have an upgrade already on the roster? We talked about a little bit in a couple of our live shows this offseason. Like, is there guys already on this team that could help? And to hear Shaquill Roy might be one of those. And you mentioned it. His path to playing time isn't overly daunting. Jerry Tillery, Jonah Williams, Jonathan Bullard. I mean, it's not like if he wants to play end, he can back up. He can also play nose with Harrison Phillips, rotate there. So it's not like he has this huge mountain to climb. And if he can continue to look good in practices and preseason and training camp, to have this guy earn a starting job would be huge for this defense and actually play very well and produce. It would be just like a hidden gem.
He should definitely be on everybody's radar as a potential breakout player. I mean, if we were to have a breakout player this year, Shaquill Roy would be the one. Like, it would be wonderful. A future starter for years to come. Shaquill Roy should be everybody's underdog for breakout player of the year. Hope it happens. And yeah, nobody goes to the restaurant to get the rolls. It's always the gas station.
I always go to there to get the donuts there first.
When you eat at the restaurant, then you get one when you go. But you don't go to the restaurant strictly for the rolls.
I do. They got a great bathroom there, and then I go get some donuts.
Moo.
I don't eat them for my family. I'm not a big donut guy.
Well, the caramel rolls.
All right, that is it. Those are the guys who we're hearing about standing out in OTAs. I'm sure there's plenty more, but those are the ones that we wanted to talk about. Let us know in the comments if you got some others up your sleeve, if you ever had your socks knocked off by an older gal. And also, remember this, the loudest fart ever recorded was 118 decibels, which is the same decibel as a thunderclap.
Oh.